Go. You gotta scooch up. There you go. Good.
Go.
What do you want to say about them?
Go.
Go? What are these called?
Fidget.
Fidgets. All right, everybody. I'm going to splice in a little piece of a video right at the beginning of this. It was just freaking cute. But we are going to review the Kladis Kurvv today. This is a new piece from Kladis 3D Studios that he has been working on for quite a while. It's gone through several different iterations and ended on this design here. It's called the Kurvv, and it's almost hard to tell looking at it, but there is a curve to these plates so that they touch more towards the tips of the Fidget, and that way it slides a little easier. You get an easier slide with the plates and less friction. So if you don't know Kladis Studios, he is the one that created the Kurvv. That is the piece you're looking at here. And this is a resin printed piece. It's got these really great plates with these kind of wide ovals, and then some really squished, elongated ovals on this plate. But the combination of those two help these plates slide along each other and just make it super easy to play with. So this is a resin printed slider. So this is the Kurvv, V-E-R-K-K. So once he created this, the design was so just widely accepted, and people got so excited about this that they reached out to Magnus McDonald, who runs Magnus Fidgets, and they created the Coral, which is the metal variation of the Kurvv. So I think they might even call it a Coral Kurvv or something like that, but this is zirconium. So that's why it is black. So it's got some weight to it. I'm running mine right now with one Zerk plate and then one stainless steel plate. A lot of times when you have two Zerk plates on each other, they tend to get kind of gummed up and hard to push. And stainless steel is a little softer, so you get a lot better travel along the plates. So that is the Coral. So the newest iteration is the Kurvv. And he's done other stuff too. I mean, you've got the Micro. All right, so the original Kurvv, and there's the Micro. Teeniest, tiniest. And then the Mini. And this is actually a 2-click Mini that he made. That wasn't as popular as the 3-click Mini. So I think he widened the body a little bit, or lengthened it to space the magnets apart appropriately. And now it's 3-click again. So these are such great pieces. I've got several Kurvvs that I use on a regular basis. So the Kurvv, what's different about it? Obviously the shape is different. It's got this kind of egg football shape. Again, it's called the Kurvv because the plates do have some curvature to it, which I didn't realize. He said that is standard on the Kurvvs too. And I'd never noticed. And I guess you really have to take a very fine look at it, but there's just ever so slight, I guess. You can see how those edges come up a little higher than the rest, so it's clearly got some curvature to it, but it's very hard to tell on the Verk. This one is a little more obvious, but still very subtle. Just enough that they don't catch on each other too much. But here's the first, not the first, I guess the shape was the first difference, but here's the second difference. Look at the plates. So they both still have that, if I could get the polarity here, they both still have the Kladis name in the middle, but instead of having that, it really has the same look as the backside or the shell of the Verk. So those kind of elongated hexagons. So that's kind of an interesting touch. And then the outside has just regular hexagons. So the signature has always been elongated hexagons on the shell. Now it's regular hexagons. So how does it compare? Number one, it sounds phenomenal. Anthony's really mastered the crunch sound, which I always prefer over quiet. In terms of shape, it's taken some getting used to. It's not as intuitive as a rectangular shape where you kind of know right where to push. You push in that corner and it automatically goes down. When you don't have that corner, you have to be a little more subtle with it. So you're kind of pushing up against that curve of the plate there, and you get that flip. Definitely the downward rotation is still very easy. Pushing up and down, super easy. It's just that laddering, you almost have to be a little more delicate with it. The other awesome part of this, and I don't have this to show, but this was the first piece that he created an actual sandwich for. So the sandwich literally just looks like just one of these gray pieces and goes in the middle so that you can go up, 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 and have a whole extra plate to push and get that length off of and flip it down and around. So yeah, the Kurvv, and that is Kurvv or Curvv. I can't remember which one he chose, but super cool piece. Anthony was nice enough to send this one to me. I helped him design his new logo. So if you guys have seen Anthony's page or you're in the Etsy shop, he has new stickers, or I think somebody corrected him and said they're called slaps now, which I will refuse to call them, but great stickers of the logo. He's got shirts, and I think he's even going to have some like more premium items like backpacks and stuff. So really super cool. Was happy to help with that. I just love kind of doing that kind of design work. The other thing, he also has another one of these in purple that instead of this kind of two concave meeting in the middle, it's almost like tectonic plates pushing up on each other. That's a stretch. The other one that he has just has kind of a divot in the middle, so it's almost like worrystone style that you can push up on. And that is a purple one that's in his shop as well. And then the sandwiches are available. So very cool. This is the Kladis Kurvv. Definitely a great addition to the family there. So there you go, folks.